do not give a brand new car to a child to play with. We give instead a toy car, toy model we give, so that even if it is broken, we are not too worried. And in a medical school, for an undergrad, they are not giving a living body, living person to play with. They will give a dead body to understand the anatomy, physiology, even if they want to do the dissection on a dead body. Even if they do mistake, it is okay. They are not giving a living person to play with. In management business school, to a business MBA student, they are not giving a live case study. If there is a problem, it's a strategy problem. Now international problem is there. International situation, international strategy, for example, looming between China and Taiwan, or Russia and Ukraine, or Iran or Israel. Some international conflict, you are not giving a live case to a MBA student. You are given, the model is given so that you understand the car to a child. Dead body is given to a medicine undergrad so that he or she understand the physiology better. Case study is given to a student so that he can understand how the situation, real situation outside. It's a simulation. We are trained. And so is, we are given this body as a trial. It's a trial. It is for like an experiment. This body is given for a trial. It is a vehicle. This vehicle is given as a trial. We are a traveler traveling to a long distance. In Katopanishad, this body is called as a ratha. Ratha means chariot. This body is a chariot, and in the chariot and in Srimad Bhagavatam, it talks about this chariot has the 16 wheels. Wheels with 16 spokes. It has a chariot having a wheel with 16 spokes are there. The 16 spokes are mainly the 10 senses, 10 organs of action, 10 organs of knowledge. My legs, my hands, my able to talk is it's another one, and lower apertures. 5, and organs of knowledge, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and the taste, your taste bud and the skin. Organs of knowledge, 10, and 5, this Panchabhutas, like earth element, water, fire, air, and the space, the 15, and the 16th one is called as the mind. Mind is the 16th one. Now, coming to the 10 senses, 5 outside the organs of knowledge, 5 organs of action and knowledge. These 10 senses, 10 in Sanskrit is called as dasha. Dasha means 10. This ratha, this body is driven by these senses. Dasharatha. Dasharatha, we have all become a Dasharatha. Dasharatha, our senses are pulling us in each direction. My tongue drives me here, my ears drives me here, my nose drives me here, my eyes drives me here, my every senses pulling me in different direction. This Dasharatha is spinning. Instead of we are supposed to travel, cover long distance, we are not traveling, we are going in circle. This Dasharatha, these senses are not in control. It is making me to spin in the same place. I am not going anywhere. And whenever I go to a new place, Amrit went to Peru, Mexico, Turkey, America, wherever he wanted to look around. Whenever you go, I want to see. My mind is not at ease. I want to see there. I want to see here. I want to see here. What is there? What is exciting? I want to go everywhere. The mind, the chariot to go properly. If the Dasharatha got to be in control, mind has to be seated. Mind is all over the place. I want to go there. I want to go there. I want to see here. Mind is not settled. It says the mind has to settle down in the chariot. Then only that one who is the sitting, mind has to settle. Then the traveler is our soul. Our individual soul is traveling. It is supposed to travel instead of spinning. Now when the mind settles, the chariot is started moving forward. In order for the mind to settle in the chariot, it should understand the makeup of this chariot. Without knowing, this mind is going, I want to see there, I want to see there. It says before seeing, you understand your own chariot. Understand the chariot. The second one required, understand what type of fuel I can put into the chariot. Not any fuel. And the third one, in this chariot, you should know whom to take as a co-passenger. I got a chariot. I am calling everyone, come, come. Chariot is free, come. There's plenty of space. I am inviting everyone into the chariot. People, everyone. I don't know who my co-passenger. So many people are boarded my chariot. I am lost. I don't know whether this is my chariot or somebody. And I lost. Somebody is boarded. They started dictating terms. And the fourth one, you should understand in this chariot, for every product, there is the best before date. You understand what is the best before date, and every product has an expiry time also. When you know the best before date, then you would know the expiry date. You understand? The first one, understand this chariot means understand your own body, like I mentioned before. Understand how this functioning, body is functioning. The limbs, so many joints are there, so many connections are there, so many nuts and bolts are there. They are not working properly, they are stuck. I have to lubricate them. I have to practice yoga. I have to understand asana, lubricate the joints, so that chariot, I understand the chariot well. And the second one, you have to put the right fuel. Like if I have a sophisticated car, I won't put any ordinary fuel, 91 fuel or kerosene I won't put in. Whatever manufacturer's specification, I'll put the right fuel so that the vehicle complies with manufacturer specification. Manufacturer specification he has given, I have to put the right food into the vehicle. I go to the party, everything I put in. Is it good for this chariot? It is your chariot, it is not your friend's chariot. You should know what chariot, you are the owner of the chariot. You should know what fuel to be used in the chariot. Use the fuel, right food and drink in the vehicle, so that vehicle is working. When we go to the parties, we go out of control, we start throwing everything. Understand this chariot, use the right fuel. And the third one, you should know who are your co-passenger. You must be very picky on picking up the co-passenger. On the street, everyone will be showing hitchhike. I want to go. I want to hitch. Can I hitchhike? We are taking on everyone into our chariot. When somebody comes into the chariot, they have their own expectation. They start controlling the steering. I lost control over the chariot. I must be very choosy on who are my co-passengers. This chariot It is for my journey, it is not for others' journey. I should be very picky on who are my co-passengers. Be mindful of the friends you are acquainted with. Otherwise, the friends will hijack your vehicle and you lost control over your vehicle. Be very mindful of who are your the co-passenger. Be very choosy. I need not have to have thousands of friends, hundreds of friends, maybe one or two. It is okay. I have no best friend who can be in my chariot. It is also okay. So that I can go wherever I want. Be very mindful of selecting the right co-passenger. Like any product, there is a best before date. If I go to a shop, if I go to a supermarket, if I want to buy a milk, they will write best before. So the product is best. This chariot, this body also has a best before date. Most of us are saying, I will practice when I am retired. When I am after best before date, I am practicing. After best before date, no practice. And after best before date, you are maintaining a chariot is expensive. Chariot has become a burden rather than a convenience. After old age, body has become a problem. This chariot has become more of a problem than of use. When you have age, when you have strength, that is an appropriate time. Our teenagers, young people, not to wait until when you are old. This is the time. Utilize the chariot. You are a traveler. Travel. You have to go to the long distance. This chariot, if you do not use the chariot before the best before date and travel long distance, you will be your chariot will be having a scrap value. What is the value of this chariot? It's a scrap value. Nobody wants a scrap value. When you start utilizing this chariot, when it's still functioning well, you extract premium price. You extract premium price for your chariot, and your life become a celebration. Celebrate your life. Travel long distance. If you do not use it before best before date, you will have a scrap value. Even your husband or wife or children will neglect that one. It's a scrap. I don't want this one. What I have to do with this one? Because that chariot was never put to use when it had strength. It says when you have strength, energy, make use of it best before date, and understand this chariot well. And make the mind to settle in. The body, this soul has come. The chariot is given for the soul. The mind has hijacked, it has gone. When mind has settled, the passenger, big soul, jiva, because of this chariot has come, it is so happy. I am happy that I am making progress. I am making progress in my journey. I am making inroads in my journey. Once we understand this chariot well, when I start looking after it well by using the right fuel, when I am very picky on whom to pick up as a co-passenger, when I am choosing, and when I utilize this chariot best before date, what is the implication of that one? We will be given a better body. As some people are having a so good body, some people are having so much of problem. Chariot is not good. Right from beginning, I purchased a second-hand car, third-hand car, I don't know. So much of problem. Why? When you start looking after it well, it says you will be blessed with a good chariot. Chariot is so good. Right from childhood, some people's chariot is not good. What mistake I have done? Because you did not look after. You abuse the chariot. When you look after, you will be given a good body, noble body, and a divine body. It is called as in Shastra divine body, so that you can ascend to the higher planes also. So yoga's message: body is a chariot, look after. When the Dasharatha 10 senses are under control, because the mind, the 11th one, has settled within. All 10 senses starts cooperating or start moving in one direction. The journey, the soul starts enjoying the journey. Dasharatha, in that Dasharatha, Lord Rama is born. Rama means bliss, joy. The soul starts reveling within.